starting your journey to financial freedom. Now. You're listening to the New Investor Podcast.
This is the Young Investor for the New Investor Podcast. Good morning. First and foremost, I am delighted that the young and new investors community on Instagram are getting in touch with me with various concerns or to discuss current events on the stock market. I am learning as much as you are. I am humbled, and we will be getting better at it all together by continuing to share in such a way. So allow me to share my investing strategy, which is solely based on a buy and hold model. It is quite of a passive investing approach. I buy stocks and hold them for a long period of time regardless of the market fluctuations. So I am always pleased to discuss current events and companies that are affecting the stock market fluctuations these past few days, but I will always give you the same suggestion. The only one that has worked for me so far in terms of investment is that I will only buy companies that I love and understand and hold them for the long term. So I have had some very interesting conversations on the current fears of an upcoming recession or how successful we may have been so far, mainly due to a very healthy market since the beginning of the year, that it may not last. While all of these comments make absolute sense, they will never be able to beat the most valuable commodity of all, time. We are young, we have time, and regardless of market fluctuations, or worse, a real crisis, based on historical data, which I truly hope you have already researched, you will recover your losses. And again, based on historical data, you will recover stronger than ever. But there is more than just that. In my opinion, recovering stronger than ever means more than just your total returns you can generate through your investments over time. All of this will only happen if one chooses the right companies to invest into at the right price, if one managed to build a strong investor's mindset based on patience and self-control, if one managed to completely eradicate any emotional reactions when the market starts to go into the red, if one managed to eliminate any romance about getting rich quick without working, which is a trap to build to attract the vulnerable people, unfortunately, if one has at any point of time religiously focused on clearing debt at all costs and aggressively, or if one maintained a lifestyle that supports wealth creation and allowed to consistently invest more than 50% of one's income, if one managed to maintain a humble lifestyle focused on personal development rather than entertaining appearances, or if one no longer wishes or dreams of achieving life-changing objectives but acts about doing so, or if one managed to eliminate outside influence and begin to trust and value one's own judgment. It is extremely easy to push a buy on your brokerage platform, acquire those stocks. It is very easy, but how will you approach your newly acquired investments is key to continuously improve your net worth. I have had some very interesting conversations with highly qualified investing professionals and risk management professionals who are astute investors in their own personal life. From what I could observe while they were sharing their experiences with me, the only thing that transpired as very strong in them is their unshakable mindset and discipline about how they approach life before how they approach their investments. One inevitably affects the other, but how many people are really ready and willing to reevaluate their entire life circumstance and establish a real unbiased self-assessment? Allow me to give you a suggestion, if I may. I have a strong feeling that you will start seeing progress in terms of life quality by assessing the people that surround you. Do they deploy the right level of positivity on you? Are they as hungry as you are to change their own life? Are they successful by your own standard of what success should be? Are they getting you closer to your goals or slowing you down? Life is easy. It is usually people that complicate it for you. Find the right crowd. You deserve it. Be well. Thank you for listening to the podcast, and I really hope that it brings you some additional support on your own journey towards financial freedom. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss an episode, and looking forward to your DM and follow on Instagram at New Investor Podcast. In the meantime, stay invested, be patient, and keep playing the long-term game.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.